sign your lease, get your security deposits, lock in that particular deal, give them the move-in inspection information. Okay, so we are here at 440 Stanbridge for our appointment. We're meeting with Brad today to pick up the security deposit. We won't record much of that, but I did want to record a short video about how we orchestrate our move-in inspections with our particular tenants. Basically, instead of what you traditionally think of if you moved in an apartment, you would sign a lease, you'd turn over a security deposit, pet deposit, pay whatever fees that that particular property management company is going to assign to your particular account. And then upon move-in, you would pay that first month's rent. And then somewhere between there, either the day of the move-in or maybe a couple days before, potentially maybe even when you sign your lease, you do what's called a move-in inspection. And what a move-in inspection does is it basically catalogs any potential defects in the property for the tenant or to protect the tenant. So later on, when they move out, they've taken a note of the defects in the property so they're not dinged for those later against their security deposit. One of the things that we do, this is very nice, and just to relieve some of the stress for our tenants, is we do our inspections about a week in. So we give that particular form to the particular tenant. We allow them to move in, move the furniture in. I don't even care, ding up the walls, whatever you want to do, and just kind of open all the drawers and I don't know, run all the pipe, all the faucets and everything. Really let them live in the house for about a week, and as they see things, note it down on the piece of paper, and then we come back about a week later and we pick that up, and then we'll send our contractor out to go ahead and correct anything if need be. So one of the things that we thought is both beneficial to the client and also the tenant and also to us, mainly because if you do or you rush through a tenant during maybe a 50-minute session or an hour session or whatever to try to find everything in the house, they're just simply not going to find anything in the house. It's much better to allow that tenant to move in, see the property, check things, because if not, they're going to find a couple of things, and then while they're moving in, they're going to find things anyway, and then you're going to be sending your contractor out twice, and it's two trip charges potentially for your contractor, depending on how you have them on retainer. It can just be a complete waste of time. So recommendation, sign your lease, get your security deposits, lock in that particular deal, give them the move-in inspection information, give them the keys, allow them to move in. We usually allow our tenants to move in just a day or so ahead of time. We just send them an email going, hey, you got the keys and everything, go ahead and move in a couple of days, just to allow them to get some small stuff. They always send a big thank you back, sets the tone out correctly. And then about a week later, send an appointment for them to come out and pick up that move-in inspection. And then at that time, you could set an appointment. For us, it works well, but we can set an appointment even during that time for about a week out when that contractor is going to come and correct everything. So just a little bit of ways to save time, reduce your overhead, reduce the expense you're paying on a rental, which obviously means a higher return on investment.